But it's not men, and I don't know how men do it, because something will come out about a man, and you find people defend it like, oh, all men do that, or this.
The husband and the wife.
Okay.
Who stays longer with the children?
Yeah.
Do you think these political parties that we have in Kenya, do they give chances to women? Okay, guys, welcome to Supreme Voice Podcast, where leadership meets accountability, and then we discuss voices that can shape the future. So today we want to discuss about the politics matters. We want to discuss about the leadership structure. We want to discuss the position of women in leadership. So I think that wherever you are, you said and you are ready. With me here, I have my very, very best friends. So I'll just give them time to introduce themselves.
Yeah, hello. I'm Rose Oginga, a resident of Kisumu County. I'm a teacher by profession, but love politics and matters governance. So welcome aboard.
Hello, I'm Paul Nyambok from Seme Sub-County within Kisumu County, accountant. I also love politics, so I would like to be involved in this discussion. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so today we want just to discuss about matters politics. There's nothing that is much interesting as politics, as discussing politics. So, Rose, how do you feel when you discuss politics?
They say there are some politicians that are made, but there are those that are just inborn. Like, you just didn't wake up one day and then they made you a class prefect, or they made you a class president, or a school president or stuff. But as you grow up, you find yourself being interested in matters of politics and stuff. Basically, that's me.
Okay, that's good. So you were born a politician.
I think I love politics, and maybe it runs in the blood. Yeah.
So for how long have you been into this?
Politics?
Yeah.
I would say actively since campus. I was in Sono actually. Yes. So Babu served us before he dismantled Sono himself, but okay. Yeah, so since then, love politics.
Okay, so Mr. Nyambok, how about you?
Every development comes with politics.
Yeah.
If you make right choices, you get right thing.
Yes.
If you get wrong choices, you get wrong thing. So we can't discuss everything without involving politics. You'll go back even in these groups that we have at home, living along the Kenyan politics.
Yeah.
When you want to choose leaders, the politics come in.
Yes.
It means that everything that we do, no matter where we do it, we must involve politics. So personally, I got into politics after campus. In campus, I wasn't in politics. But now after campus, I just love politics, but I've never been a candidate of anything.
You've never been a candidate. Do you wish to be a candidate?
Yes, in future.
In future? I always feel disgusted when someone says future.
When is the
When
future?
is the future?
The future depends with your own objective. If your objective is today, then there's no future.
Why don't you delay your objective then?
In everything, okay, there is planning.
Yes.
You can't just bump into a candidacy without planning.
Yeah, that's true.
So that my planning is still giving you the future.
So you plan for the future? Yes. Actually, that's good. Actually, Rose was here telling us that we should be planning for future. So that's guys. Today I'm with Paul here. I have Rose. We want to discuss about matters politics because we've seen in Kenya is among the youngest population in Africa. Yes, we have the youngest population, but we get that most of our women are not interested in politics. And Rose here is telling us that she's politically born. Why don't you women take these chances?
It does. Getting into this position doesn't only come with the responsibilities, but it also comes with some. It's like having an axe on the neck, ready to be. You get because okay, people would want you to go, and everyone is going to applaud you, the women and the men. for daring and stuff. But the moment you are given that position, it's now when they start waiting for your downfall. They start associating your leadership with this, that, and so on. So you find, as much as we would really want to, I always feel like, me personally, I have a lot of things that you get when somebody says they have a lot of demons that they won't really want to be surface. But you find that if you get into that position, hapo ndio mtu anaenda kutafuta nyanya yako mwingine sijui alifanya nini, and we go through that a lot. Not by the way, it's not men, and I don't know how men do it, because something will come out about a man and you'll find people defend it like, oh, all men do that, or this happens to everyone. But when it comes to a woman, trust me, that thing will be the end of her career, whatever it is. And it's not a lie. We've seen women who went up, but then all of a sudden their graph is going down because of that. I will give the recent case study like Wanga. Yeah. You see, when all that shit was said about her, I won't lie, I don't know where she gets it, but she had to even respond. For the first time she did that. She had to respond, she had to justify herself, she had to bring it out there to disassociate with whatever was said about her. You see, the men that don't go through that. In 1 day or 2 days, we forget about that. But then for a woman, it's something that everybody is going to talk about it the next time they meet her. So, yeah, we have to wait.
So you see that when a woman is given this leadership responsibility, it comes with a lot of things.
Yes.
but Paul, why don't you allow women to lead us?
You know,
yes.
There's two kind of leadership that we are talking about.
Yes.
There are leadership that are acquired by the level of your professionalism.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And there's leadership that is acquired through voting process. Mm-hmm. The one that is through professionalism, you cannot just tell us to put any woman.
You see, what do you mean by any woman?
let's just be sincere. That is your profession. She's a teacher.
Yes. She's a teacher.
Yes. So she will be employed in teaching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So once I'll show you the school setup. Mm-hmm. Now you will move up to principal level. Mm-hmm. That will, I think there's something that she wants, she throws it, she what. At that level you recognize.
Yes.
If you have that, I think nobody can deter you from becoming a principal. But when we come to the leadership of this politics part, yes. Let's let everybody go to the public, mm-hmm. and let's seek the vote. Mm-hmm. I understand that women perform. Yes. I understand. Mm-hmm. For example, the kind of anger that we have. Yeah. You know, women, when we are in the top leadership point, sometimes you want to entertain your friends, your words. There are so many people around you that will deter you from the performing your role. But women's, most of them, they don't like nonsense. Their leadership are a little bit transformative. But the first enemy of a woman is a woman.
I agree with you.
Yes.
Because under many circumstances I've seen, when a woman is elected, let not say that political post, maybe just even the institutional leadership that we have, maybe she's a principal, you will really find that whoever deputize her is a female. So why don't you allow female to deputize you, or the structure that you have? Why don't it accommodate the women?
I'll say that is not for, in schools specifically, that is not for them to dictate. That's what TSC.
It's for someone else.
That's what TSC to dictate. Yeah. They do not. Because I have also gone to a school where the principal was a man and we had 2 deputies, a male and a female. You get. And I've also gone to school at a time when we only had one principal and 1 deputy who was a male. Both were male. Yeah. So there is no way we are going to complain if they are all female. It is up to TSC, and then it also comes with that station comes with scarcity, because I won't lie, as much as women are educated and stuff, you find in those spaces they are not enough. You get. So instead of making a woman a deputy in a school, they rather take her to be a principal somewhere, or take her to be a deputy now. In another mixed school somewhere, so that we can't complain. But then when we come to this other side of women not being, not supporting fellow women, I don't, trust me, the issue is never about women. deep down it's about a man.
Yeah.
There is a man somewhere who is convincing this woman that this woman is not more than you. Okay. It is, trust me, these issues don't come from women. It is me, or I am seeing you with maybe some other man, maybe, and I feel bad. So I'll start forming my own rumors and stuff. I think most of the time it's not even about the ladies. As much as unaonanga ni kama tuna kawivu fulani, lakini hii wivu lazima tukuwe na chanzo kule chini. Na unapata most of the time it's men who start these things. And don't say that it is us women who are against women. It is the men who are against the women who push the other women against these women in leadership.
You see?
You get? You're the ones who instigate.
Just a minute. Just a minute. You see?
Yes.
Statistically, if you learn statistics,
Yes.
we have more women than men currently.
That's true.
It means that is a fact.
Yeah.
It means if women want the president to be a woman,
We can make it.
they can make it.
Sure.
But why not? Because if you check, I think most of us are always on Facebook, and you can check most of the comments on mostly on the Wanga thing. You'll find that every time you'll find when those who comment against her, almost 80% are women. You see, so when women remove the weave part, the jealous part,
But the natural healers.
and for example,
Women are natural healers.
and for example, so that jealousy, that natural jealousy, that is why they cannot allow another woman to be a leader of them.
Yeah.
They want either they all be leaders or none to be a leader.
So it's either women become all leaders or none of them become a leader.
No. But let me tell you. I will still use Wanga as a case study.
You love her.
That's the only case.
Really, no. She's a very strong woman. I give that to her. I want to ask just an open question. Who is fighting Wanga most in the party?
In the party, sorry, simply because we don't have another strong woman like Wanga in the party.
Thank you. It is not the women. In fact, the
And in fact,
women with
there's
her
one.
are really supporting
That's
her.
one.
But
There's
it
one.
is the men who don't want her in that position.
There is one currently sitting on the fence.
No, leave the fence sitter alone. That's another phenomenon.
I'm getting something from Rose is that we have that deficiency of women in leadership. Yes, they're there, but they don't want to take that opportunity when it arises that we want to be leader. Actually, we've seen how Wanga is very vibrant.
Yes.
Yeah, and she has come out clearly defending her position, no matter what you say about her. But when it comes to other women, they fear. They fear at Maranta Tukanwa, what will they say about me? Because no one hakuna mwenye ana dark side.
True.
But when these women get in leadership position, then when we know the dark side of them. But so now I think, is it that you fear your dark side being exposed when you are now in that leadership role, or what do you fear?
Hey, my friend, me, I love whatever is behind me so much. But the things I know, I won't really want people to judge me with if they came to public. I'm like, if I'm given a position to lead, could you just analyze me from the day you give me the mantle? Like, start marking me, giving me marks based on the day you gave me the leadership position. Other than going back to things I did 18, 19 years ago. Like, why are we going back? Why are we digging the grave? Not allowing the process to go on. And that is what you people do to women. You're given, in fact, the worst thing that happens is you are elected today and then we start hearing about you the next day.
When you are in primary school,
who did this? And then
who was your boyfriend? What you did with him? But why, Paul? Why do you focus on the past when women now are given the mantle? Why do we've seen the case study of whatever happened in Nyambok. We've seen the case study of Orengo did to one. Yeah, it's some. I think ni kitu ingine inakurudisha nyuma. Hata wewe ukikaa inakuumiza emotionally. Why do you do that, Paul?
Because we cannot never have a present without the past. It is the past that makes the present.
And
Whatever you do in the past is what will make you who you are in the present.
And why do you dwell in the past more than you do in the present?
You see, the only thing that can push you to leadership, and you will know, you will find people asking, even if for men, or leave alone even these women, people will ask, what have they been doing, or what has he been doing? What is his leadership history? What is your CV generally before you reach there?
Yeah.
So let it not be normal if you ask the CV of a man, but you don't ask the CV of a woman. All of them are human beings. It's only that they are that gender difference. So it's only that using it, I will not support that using it in public to defame a woman is okay. That is wrong.
Yeah.
That is naturally wrong.
But
Naturally wrong. But we cannot assume that when you get into leadership, now we forget the past. Whatever you do in the past must affect you. At a point, you don't even elect you. If it was what? It was worst.
Yeah.
Because you can't take someone whose past was not that well to lead. Our children are coming, and whatever they want to have as a dream is in us. What if now my child will be told, Nani, who is the governor, did this, was somewhere, CG was doing this and this and this. Then my daughter will say, what I mean, they will elect me.
Okay, Mr. Paul.
Yes.
For you as a man, let's talk about this. What do you value? Do you value the character or the reputation?
Character number one. Yes. Character number one.
So it is the character.
Yes.
And why do you try to fight a woman who is well managed? He has that manners, and then her reputation.
We do not fight that woman. We are only reminding them. You see, if you do something bad, let's just be sincere. You just accept. It's only that I will not tell you in the public. If it's that bad, the way that Orengo said and whatever. In fact, I'm not even aware that Wanga was doing those things. So I'm just getting from here. But it was wrong. It's like defaming a woman in the public.
The defaming. That's why I asked you if you value character or reputation. Because see, when someone is reputable, I know that Madame Rose teaches well. She is well dressed. She's always neat. But why do I now want to injure her reputation when bringing something? Maybe it's characterized. Maybe alifanya kitu. Unaona? Your character yake ingine iko. Sasa your character ndio unaleta ili uinjure reputation yake. Is it something that is fair to women, Madame Rose? Is it fair?
In fact, I wanted to ask him, first he talked about being role models.
Yeah.
Are the women the only role models? Like, is a man not supposed to be a role model? Like, by the way, it is something that comes out a lot. Like, when we want to talk about a woman, we want to relate it to, you are not being good role models to our kids. Are the women the only role models available? Are we?
I just want to ask you a very simple question to answer that. In the house, the husband and the wife.
Okay.
Who stays longer with the children?
Damn. So
Just answer that. Just answer that. Who stays longer with the children? Mostly, yeah.
Am I allowed to say I don't know?
You are.
Because I'm trying to imagine in a house we stay where all of us work.
No.
Wait, we are staying in a house where both of us work. Let me use 8 to 9. You get the kids go to school.
Yeah.
We work Monday to Friday. So tell me, why do you feel like the woman spends more time with them? Because we both work, the kids go to school.
Friend,
it's like you'll see the kids the most.
The time has never been equal, even if all of you work. A man might come back early and leave for some errands. and then you see, the house manager is always the wife. Huh? A man can sometimes just contribute to whatever they are doing. And some about stamping the authority. So a child will come up knowing very well, if I need this, I go to the mom.
But I think this is just assumption.
So that is
What people are saying is assumption. It's not.
I was answering.
It is not factual.
I was answering your question.
Yeah, I was answering your question. Just answer it fact, because me, I know.
The fact is,
all of us have 24 hours.
Yeah.
No.
If in, how many hours do you have a day?
No.
We have 24 hours.
Yeah, all of us have 24 hours.
You
How
see,
many hours do you have for?
You see, so currently, nimechukua around 1.5 weeks without seeing my children because we are stay away a little bit. You see, we have to accept number one. Everything when we want to discuss, we have to accept the reality. The reality is that our children is more associated to the wife than the man. Mostly.
That's an assumption.
That is that assumption.
Yeah.
That assumption. You'll see in your house. There are things that your children will not ask you directly.
they go to mom.
They go to mom.
Because
Then the mom come to you.
when you, I think that when you see that happens, it is the relationship that you have with your kids.
True.
You see, it's not about the relationship with the kid. What I was trying to answer her is that women plays a very vital role in upbringing the child.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a father. I provide the fatherly role.
Yeah.
So you see, what I was saying, if leadership was something to be checked deeply, then we will scrutinize a woman more than even the man. Because we want someone, even if you are a governor or you are a president, you're still a woman. You're still someone's wife. And you are bringing the children. It's only that now your children is not yours own. It is now everybody in the Kenya.
When you carry this mind you have to the national level, then I think we'll be in a very big crisis. We'll be in a very big crisis because the way I'm hearing you arguing, actually, I don't feel that it's okay because we have a choice. A choice to spend the time with our children or not to spend. Because assume we are all working. Yes, mom will always come there, cook. But what do you do when the mom is cooking? What do you do when the mom is cooking?
He's out on some errands.
So you see, you see.
So how do you then value?
There's something that you said there that is very important.
You are both working
Yes.
and you come in the house.
Yes.
Then the mom do what?
Is cooking. What are you doing?
You see,
Yeah.
the mom is doing what?
Cooking.
She's cooking. That cooking alone is showing that is taking her responsibility.
Yeah.
And her responsibility is cooking for the children.
But what is the dad doing with the children when the mom is cooking?
When I know the personal relationship between the father and the child, you need to be having with them. You need to, but you see, the one who is very close to the child, even with a baby, is a mother. You know, sometimes you cannot even realize that a baby is sick.
Actually, I know
No.
I know we can't finish this discussion. What we can do is just pose a question to our listeners and the viewers.
Yes.
So, whom do you think is Mr. Paul right or Madam Rose right? Because I see Mr. Paul advocating that the mother is the one who always has that most time with the kids. But Rose is saying that father, they're equal. The father equally have that time. So, what do you think? That's a question to you. Actually, we are moving on well. We do well, Mr. Paul.
Yes.
If we see the political landscape of our country, national government, county government, we've gone down to the maybe constituencies, the ward level. Do you think these political parties that we have in Kenya, do they give chances to women?
You know, chances to women is even in the parliament that are 1/3, which created the women leadership post, the women rep. Which now Kenyans is also again complaining of the high wages paid to to these people. So I think the government and the political parties have tried their best. Even if you go to the ODM, I will talk about ODM. To be a candidate, the amount that you pay for a woman is a little bit lower, and eventually for youth, it's never equal. It's never equal. So all of them are treating them the same. It's only that the women are not coming to this post. Very few that are coming to this post, but they are given chances to lead. That is why we have Honorable Excellency Wanga. We have Rosa Buyu. even in Central somewhere at my ward we have a woman, as I'm here. This 2022 to 2027 and also 2017 to 2022 was also Honorable Sally.
Yeah.
So for us, we have been giving women chances. Even if you go to North Sami, you'll find a woman. So the political parties have given the women chances. It is these women that are not coming as to take this post. Like now, Kisumu County, a number of them are going for women because they don't only know that that is
that's the only post belonging.
They don't know that there's governor.
Actually, Honorable Rosabuyo, when we were with her at the funeral of the late Mika, the father to our the MP. So I heard her saying that she will be going to the governor position, and all of a sudden I heard that she's going for it.
You say.
There is pressure.
Which pressure?
No.
So that's why I'm marching to it. That's why do you find that when now these women come out, then they relent again. Yeah. Not that they don't have that, not that they don't have those people who love them, not that they don't have those people who have faith in them. Why is it that it happens that way?
Now let me ask you. We use Rosabuyo. So in Kisumu County, could you name for me those who are going for the gubernatorial race?
Okay, I know of Dr. Ron. I know of Oginga. Yes, I just mentioned the two.
Yeah, there are others.
Yeah, the others.
Yes. So
You have Kenobura.
Sijui Adoma, sijui Adoma War, sijui whatever, something like that.
Duma War.
Yes.
Something like that.
I don't know the exact.
Okay,
name.
actually, for now, those who I'm showing them is Dr. Ron, we have Oginga, we have Kenobura, and then I don't know if Adoma will go for it. He may opt in to go for the seat to retain.
Why do you have surety with these three, but you don't have surety with the...
Because personally, we've seen how things are running. With those who have actively, I'm talking about actively, those who have actively come out to tell the public that I'm going to run for this post. Yeah, we had Willie was there, but currently, sijaona akichangamka sana kwa ground.
Willie is there.
Okay, so do you think Rosa would compete fairly against this man?
Okay, what do you mean when you say fair?
Fairly, like if we leave the part of her being a woman, so she stands out as Rosabuyo.
So she's
would she compete fairly against this woman? This man?
Why can't she compete fairly?
No, because
When now the race is there, you just run. You also have to run.
wait a minute. How do you understand politics?
You know, that's why I asked you.
Yes.
I know whatever Rose is bringing.
Like, how do you understand politics?
Fairly.
Because yes, I mean fairly. Like, we are going to this race. We are going to compete without bringing any other aspects.
That's why I asked. Does the political parties, the political...
Now we're going to let's talk about the political. There is only one political party in Kenya that I know is fairly considerate of women.
Yeah.
We have UGM, Grant Maraga Party, United Green Movement.
Yeah.
Party?
UGM.
United Green Movement.
I have one idea.
Yeah.
I just had it here.
Oh, the party Maraga is...
I don't know. I don't know which party.
Yeah, it's called UGM.
UGM.
In this party, right from the smallest unit of leadership, they have to be two. Right from the smallest unit, they have to be two. That is the man and the woman. And then the other, it's not like the chair and the vice chair, no. It is co-chair. There is nobody called this the chair and this the co-chair, no. It is co-chair. You get, like, so the women are given opportunity right from the smallest unit.
Okay.
That is in the party structure.
Yes, it's in the party structure.
According to what Rose is saying, so maybe she's saying that there are political parties that give priority to women, but which are these parties that don't give priority to women?
So I would say now, let's come to our beloved and great party. They call it the greatest party in Eastern Central.
Yes. From River Limpopo.
I have my friend who normally know how to create it.
So let's start with that one. Who's the party leader?
Oginga.
Give me the deputies.
You know, that is why you are asking.
Yeah.
Because you know they are not women. So
I was waiting for Bondo because
point.
I saw the kind of look that he had for you.
You get the point? Yeah, name the deputy party leaders. When you didn't they think that there was a woman who comes from Kisii who can take up the party? Or in fact, we have very strong women from the coast who will have taken up Abdul Samad's place because Abdul Samad is already a governor. Why did we have to give him another position in the party?
if I can chip in there. You know, party leadership is not about flowering these things. And you know,
what do you mean by flowering?
She's talking about the UGM.
Wait a minute.
Do you know UGM? How many followers are UGM?
Wait a
In fact,
minute.
I've just had that thing here.
No.
So,
You haven't.
Wait a minute. What does the Constitution say about giving women an opportunity? What does
It is always about we follow the 2/3 gender.
Thank you. If it is the Constitution and it is not specifying what leadership, it requires in any leadership.
Even
I
if you have 3 women.
It requires.
I will defer something here.
Yeah.
Let us not, every time we are talking about women, we bring in constitution.
Come on.
You see, if let constitution protect everybody. Why does constitution want to protect women and not men? But you see, I want to just educate you a bit in the ODM. In fact, I'm the deputy chairman, youth wing in Central Seme of ODM. ODM has women structure. By the fact that the party leader is Oburu, and then we have the Mombasa governor and the Kisii governor as the deputy party leaders, and we do not have women in. Just like we have the president, the deputy president, there is no woman there.
Yeah.
But down deep, we have women leadership structure. Like in every ward we have the mainstream. That mainstream can have men, women inside it. Then that mainstream must be over 35 years.
Yeah.
And then we have the youth, which can also be a mix of men, women inside there.
Yes.
But now we have women's stream that contain only women. Are you getting that?
Yes.
So it means that we have ODM has given women 3 chances to lead. A lead of mainstream as a mixed structure, a women of youth league as a mixed structure, and then their own.
Thank you. There is women.
Anaongea.
Wait a minute.
If this is a man, this is a woman.
Wait. You already say. Actually, I will still refer you to UGM.
Yes.
I will still refer you to UGM. You see, UGM also has women, where because it is a women, it is a women league. It's called women league because it is a women structure. A man cannot lead, definitely. When you go to the youth stream of UGM, the same thing applies.
So in UGM, I think UGM, for whatever I'm getting from Madam Rose, is that UGM is about 50-50.
It is inclusive. Now I'm coming to the ODM part. Now there is a women's stream. You get, there is a women's stream. And since you've given us an opportunity to have our own women's stream, why do you want to mean that we are exempted to take our part of the 2/3 gender role in the youth stream?
You see, the reason why the women rep post was introduced is because that the government could not meet their 3rd gender rule. So they were taken to the parliament so that their 3rd gender rule will be met, because through the election it could not be met if there was no women rep position. So that is why in the ODM this 3rd gender rule cannot be met, because they are not coming to task.
And that's
they are not coming. You cannot go to someone and force them.
That's what I raised, because they are not. Actually, I can agree with you. They are coming out, then we just hit the head, then they go back.
Thank you. Now you get the point. Thank you.
And why you guys said be beaten?
I will tell you one thing. If I come out today to vie for member of the county assembly from my ward, I'm not married. I cannot vie in Kisumu County because I would say this is my like in Kisumu town because I would say maybe even my neighbors don't know me because maybe I'm not free. But if you go home, I'm telling you I am known. Okay, but you know I can't vie.
Why?
The first thing I'll be able to go to your husband's.
I was about to ask that.
You should tell me.
Is it the real thing actually?
It
No,
is.
it's not. It's not.
Is it the real thing?
It's not.
Wait.
Where is Nani married? Where is Ruth Odinga married?
Wait a minute.
No, and where is Ruth Odinga married?
In Ghana.
In Ghana. Is the women of where? Now Kisumu County.
Actually, guys,
No, before you no. Milo Diambo, where is Milo Diambo married?
Zimbabwe.
And is empty of
Now,
that kind of mentality is what we must look
No,
at.
but I will tell you, for example, we have a lady serving
They are
as
not coming.
CEC. Wait a minute. We have a lady serving as CEC of sports in Kisumu County. She's called Beatrice Watiaga. She's my homie. I think the last regime she was a nominated
MCA.
Yeah.
Do you know she vied for that position, for an MCA position?
No, I'm not aware.
I'm telling you she did.
Analipata.
Anapata wapi ama aliambiwa aenda oleke?
Actually,
She's
Now,
using
I
a
just
dad's
want to
name.
answer there
and
directly.
who are these people always telling women
to go and get married? And it is men.
And nyinyi mnafaa kuoa basi muoe waende.
And I always tell, in fact, if there is one thing, I always tell them one thing. In fact, from where I come from, we can get married.
Is not married. Is married.
No, she's not. And she's coming for women rep. I don't know if you're still going to tell her to get married.
Actually, I'm always being bothered actually. Genuinely, I'm always being bothered with this kind of mentality that women have. Because they fear being scrutinized over some petty issues.
You see,
They fear it.
you see
And that's why I think when Rosa Buyu opted in to vie for that gubernatorial seat, she then relented. Because maybe there was somebody somewhere who hit her higher. And we never know.
No, I want to
And they don't have confidence in themselves. Because when I heard Ross saying that, do you think she will have that fair competition? What does it mean when you say
Let me tell you, in my opinion, in my personal opinion.
Yes, very good.
If this country would want to really achieve whatever they say on the gender balance, especially in the national parliament, maybe if they do the zoning, but they don't zone on parties. They give specific constituencies for women. Trust me, that one will get. But if it is still open that men and women can compete, trust me, there is no day we are going to.
Well, let me tell you something before you talk. I'm just taking you back a bit. There's my friend's reasoning is that was much with us. I think in 2017 to 2022, our MCA was Sale Chingukudo.
Yeah.
Sale Chingukudo is in a central seme, meaning that is their home. We never had the discussion whether is married or not. And she served her term completely. Beatrice, I don't know what you are saying. Beatrice is married.
Where?
I don't want to. Beatrice is married and it's coming from my home, the central seme. Unless I don't know, but I don't want to come out in the media directly. But she's married. Might be that time she was not married, but currently is married. And you know, if you're a woman and you go for this post and you don't make it through votes, don't say that people refuse to give you vote because you're not married. Because in politics, even me here, if I want to be a politician, maybe at least, for example, MP or MCA, and I do not have a wife, if I do not have a wife, they will tell me that you must marry. We cannot vote someone who is a single. If you have a wife and you don't have a child, you don't know responsibility, give birth. If you have children and you maybe, you know, in lowland, you must go this thing. You are still in the same, but you must have a home. So, if you depend on these things, then you will never be. But if you take this as just the politics.
But I think in our constitution there are some positions that you can't be when you are already married.
Why?
I don't know, but because I've seen.
Tell me the positions.
Actually, let me just go back. Even in the area chief, you will just get, you must be married.
So how do you get to the
So I don't always understand why do these people prioritize that.
area chief? You can't get if you're not married. Area chief, you can't get if you're
I always think, and that's why these people do always carry that thing everywhere.
Ours is worse. Like how they judge us based on that.
Can you be area chief? Can you go even you in that sense if you're not
Wait
married?
a minute.
Can you be area chief?
My area chief.
Hey, you be the area chief.
So now
You know, if you're area chief, you're permanently there because that thing
But
takes
you
years.
see, what you see is
So why don't you?
but being a teacher is also takes years. You have to retire from being a teacher. So
Teaching is
Okay, Madam
so I'm
Rose.
sorry, but where?
Madam Rose, let me ask Mr. Paul a question. Why do you want me to get married? Yes, I'm going to vie for this position of area chief, and that is my area. I'm there permanently.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
For you to be an area chief, you know, chief.
And by the way, let me tell you. You see, in the requirements of a chief, they don't write anywhere. You have to get.
Yes, they don't.
But they
Transport is not
consider it.
there.
But they consider
Even if you don't, they couldn't consider it in the rightful senses. You know, when you come from Central Seme, for example, that is my area. So
you
Central
love
Seme.
your area.
Yes, that's my area, and you are near Central Seme, so you are area chief. You know, area chief will serve for almost 30 years. It means now you will not be married.
Actually, I think
Because you can't-
they should always specify that if you are a woman, you want to vie for that position, you must be getting married in that area.
Yes. In fact, the requirements are as vague.
If you want to be a chief, if you want to be a chief, first get married and then be a chief where you are
Thank God
married.
I don't want to be a
Yes, you don't want.
That's
But you know, teaching, if for example, you get married when you are a teacher, you can either serve as a teacher there and then later get transferred. Or you just serve there, you retire there, but you know very well that I'm going back to my house.
Actually, guys, this discussion is going on very well. And I can see you getting sensitive because today we just had this discussion to see the position of women in this leadership structure. We see at national level, constituency level, and even the world level. Because and it has come out clearly that most women fear the fear of intimidation. They fear being scrutinized. They fear being injected in, we say, being a long one. Okay, and that's by the way. So I think there's something that you can do. Is there something that you can do so that you remove this fear? You just perceive and you go that they are confident that you're now going for this leadership position and you will contest fairly.
the fear of contesting fair.
That's why I asked.
The fear, because how fair can fair be? You see, I was telling you, it is not even about the outside, just in-house. Like how fair can fair be? Like how can we ensure it is fair? That's what I was telling you. If in the government itself, they want to achieve that 2/3 gender, to give women an equal opportunity, trust me, they will need to do the zoning, and the zoning means there are specific places that they will leave for women. Because if we maintain the status quo and give women the 47 seats, that is okay. They still, the 47 still won't match the 2/3, the third. And then where are we going to get the surplus? The ones
And that's why
now ukienda Nyakach kwetu, when you go to Nyakach kwetu, trust me, I'm 100% sure there is no woman who's going to come out. And trust me, they will have tried maybe 3 terms ago. But going forward, I'm telling you the truth, there's no woman who's going to come out to go for position of.
is it true that you can produce a woman who can lead you? Is it true? I'm getting it.
It's not like we don't have. Trust me, we have phenomenal women. We do have phenomenal. Beatrice herself comes from Nyakach. We have phenomenal women, I won't lie. But now we have reached a point where the ground is not leveled anymore.
So is it that the society doesn't recognize the leadership of women, or it is just something that is a gender?
No, it's not even about gender. We are not going to discriminate about gender, but I think there are things we as women won't do. Me, I don't think I can just wake up in the morning and throw away 100,000.
You see? You see?
No, but that is the truth.
You try. I've seen most women doing that.
Where?
When they are there.
My friend, do you know? Wait, we are talking about one specific constituency in the country, Nyakach. You're not talking about any other. In fact, tell me any other constituency that there is money everywhere like Nyakach.
I told you.
Where?
Let me tell
me
you
where. Trust me.
You have money.
Wait a minute. Trust me. The kind of money that is being used in Nyakach. Money Dior has money, but I don't think he can spend that much in his place. The way the people of Nyakach spend money. And you see, it is money not being spent to do anything, but it is being spent to wow voters. You get? So we have phenomenal women there. But you see, if they come out, they won't match that pace.
They don't want to throw 100,000.
No, they won't match. And it is not, and when I talk about 100,000, that is just a symbolism because there is money. I'm telling you the truth. If there is one place that aspirants spend more than $1 million every weekend, is in Nyakach. Yes, they spend more than $1 million. So tell me of a woman who's thirsty for leadership, you get? Who I would say when they come, they are going to have a very different mindset of leadership, and they know where to spend the money and where not to. They know what matters and what does not matter. Show me where they it's like maybe nimekaa chini nitaangalia instead of taking this 200,000 to a funeral, this 200,000 I can take it somewhere.
Where?
And make good use. Yeah, they're just in the same constituency.
Good use for you or good use for
no,
voters?
for the voters. You get, but then they will never consider whatever I did. They will consider the
direct.
So
Madam
Rose, what specifically bars you? What are the challenges you face as women when now you want to approach now that leadership thing? What are the challenges that you feel that most women face?
First of all, we are already disadvantaged.
Why?
Based on gender.
But I think constitution is protecting you.
Yes, I know.
Why
But the society already disadvantages us. And then that is
why you say that the society disadvantages you?
And yet we have some society that chooses women to be their leaders.
Because I know where I come from.
I think this is
let's not narrow this thing down to where we are coming from.
Yeah, I know where I come from. Now I'm talking on generally. Generally, we have to agree on one thing. As much as we want to say that women have the advantage, because we talk of the gender rule and stuff. When we come, we still need to do more to be seen. You get? It is not like I will just wake up in the morning and want to buy. You get? That I have to do a lot to convince people that you see the men are just trust me. For men it's easy. They go out, they go away for maybe 1 year or 2. They come back, they have money, and then you start just by tajiri. Kiongozi. And you see like that, just from nowhere you are buying, from nowhere the society. But for women, we have to do something extra. You get? Like we have to set up as much as unajua kitu wasielewi kabisa ni wanawake tuko wengi, si ndio? Lakini pia kwa zile positions tunatafuta, we are very less. You get? Like finding women who are vibrant and vocal and whatever political are very less. They're not so many. You get? But still, even the small group of us, like the few of us that we are, I still have to do something extra nishinde hawa wanawake ndio nionekane. Alafu nikishashinda hawa wanawake nipande kwingine, then I have also now to do something extra again to compete with them. So I have competition. I have things. Yes, I am disadvantaged from the word go. Yeah. So you find I may beat the women and stand there, but then I will never get an opportunity to beat the men. Okay. So it is something that is always there. So seeing a woman who's made it to beat the women, the women climb and then also beat the men and be on top of them. That is a phenomenal. In fact, that woman is not going.
I just
and that's
think,
why Matakarua has remained Matakarua.
I just think the equality in politics is there. It's just that our women need more than that. You see, when you get into politics, it's not a joke. It's need you outside there.
Yes, massively.
Number one, spending. When I was starting this conversion, I told you that women are managers by nature. They manage their house. And that is why I was saying that they have role model. Meaning, we can both be having 10,000 here.
Yeah.
For example, if we live together. But mine cannot reach even
even one.
But hers, in 1 month I will see even a fridge, which I don't know how it has come in that house.
Yeah.
So, what she's saying is true. Them spending is not easy.
Yeah, because
They think beyond giving 100 shillings to everybody.
Yes.
But to me, buying you a mzinga one, that is a vote. You see?
You went to Tajiri, went to
you see?
Kiongozi.
So, as much as he's trying to refrain giving out the money, is losing the popularity. But you know, voting is about popularity.
Yeah.
Me having this 100 or 900 Yamizenga or 1,000 or whatever is giving me more votes because those people are going to use that Mizenga is not only one person. So when we go out there for vote, I come back with more and she come back with less.
Yes.
And again, when you're a politician, you don't sleep at night. Sometimes you'll find that you're still outside. You're still meeting the big men in town. But a woman is someone's wife. Maybe the husband is supposed to have been eaten. They are. If you come back late, you'll be asked, where were you? You know you're a woman or whatever. So these ones cannot be levelized by government in the constitution. So it means that if you want to go for that position, number one, you'll have to agree with your husband. This one, I'm going for politics. I can even sleep outside. Because politics associates much with targeting. And you will find that during the voting day, there's something that protects your votes. In the IBC, there's nothing like protect your votes. You will vote and going home. But according to our mind as politicians, there are some people there protecting the vote which have been voted. Who are these people? These people are goons. So a woman will not associate with goons.
Why do you associate politics with target? What is it that is linked between?
You know, this thing that did not start here. I think 1963, unasikia sijui 1970 something. If voting itself cannot work, if voting itself, the one that is saying that the transparency or whatever, if it cannot work, then let's go another way. If you get back to 2013, the ODM nomination in my area, when people voted, and the leakage was that there was an aspirant called Victor Nyagaya who was leading. People just came in and they kicked the ballot boxes. And then, now, in the repeated nomination, people are now lining up. You see, when you are lining up, someone, for example, ate someone's money and is now there. So you have to line up there. And now the result changed. Now Nyekal was leading. That one now is the association of the goons that you are saying. If the normal voting cannot work and there is a leakage, how you can insert your goons?
Actually, I think this is a topic that just need a time of its own.
Why is it that most of the times that we vote, we vote and then protect what are the actually we just get time with the ball and it's all about that. But today, actually, guys, we are moving on where we are discussing about the position of women in this. Why don't they come out clearly and contest for this? Not even in politics, even in the institution. Madam Ross has said that mostly women they face they have that challenge of balancing and competing fairly. because they think that they are disadvantaged in nature. Maybe they have to compete their fellow women, then they rise up, they compete the men. After competing the men, and actually they compete with the society, so that they must convince the. Is it true? Actually, that's the point that we are taking back to you, your listeners, our listeners, and our viewers. We are moving out. We are moving on very nicely. I have a question, Madam Ross. Do you think whatever example that the late Baba Leila Oginga gave us, when he decided to choose Martha Karua as his running mate when he was contesting for the presidential position, do you think he was trying to signal us something?
I think Baba was simply trying to gear our minds into a space where we can give women chance. You get, and trust me, it's a leadership that I wish it was. Like, I wish we experienced that, because at least for the first time, he allowed a space where a woman, she went, I think she went for it against other men, right? Yeah, for the deputy vice.
There were very many options. There were
options.
even Kalonzo.
Yes, and you see, for I don't know if they voted. I don't know what informed Martha Karua being there, but personally, I was happy, and I saw how do we call it? Not devolution really, but evolution of our political space, because it's for the first time a woman was even attempting to be in that position. We have seen women. We have seen it is Gilu who's gone for presidency one time. Yeah, we've seen Gilu go for presidency, but from where I sit, let's be realistic. I don't know why she did, but did she have hopes of being the president?
I think from whatever we've seen in our country politics, at times the things that are being done to just tell us that this thing is possible, so that we just erase that mentality that we have. Actually, I always say that some things are always just mentality.
And trust me, even the conversation that is going on now about the president, Ruto, picking on Wang as the deputy, right? And I am 100% sure with whatever, if it was right now that we are having a conversation towards it, that it wants to be done, it would have been strange. You get? It would have been something that is very new, and we would be a bit skeptical and scared of. But since Baba wants to do that, so he showed us that it is possible. And trust me, that is why we would say we would support it. We are supporting it because it is an opportunity for a woman. Yeah, it's not even about the Luo community. For me, it's an opportunity for a woman to be in that position. And trust me, it's not even about even winning it. It's just about the thought of thinking that a woman is enough. Like, and that's what I'm telling you. Whatever Wanga has gone through to be where she is, I allow her to be as fierce as she wants to be. Because as he was saying, there is her being a woman in the house. She has to be a woman and convince a man that she's much more than a woman. She goes and now she has to compete with other women. You get? To give the society the satisfaction that she is better than these women. And then she again goes and competes with other men. And again she tops them and she's better than other men. She's in that position and then she's now in a place where, in fact, I would support Ruto if that happens. Because she's that position was already made somewhere. It's only that we didn't get to see it. And if time allows us, I would really be happy if we see that phenomena through her.
That's very good. And Mr. Paul, from the examples that we've had, we've seen women coming out, leading in even Nakuru County. We've seen, we've seen the governor there. She's a female, but she has done exemplary work. Same as our governor. We love Wang actually. I personally love Governor Gladys Wang, and actually, I do recognize whatever she's doing.
The party chairman.
Yes. So, do you think from the example that even the late Baba, whom we love, Raila Odinga, gave up, has the society changed the way they perceive women in leadership positions?
I will say yes.
Yeah.
And Women, I said in the beginning there that most of them are performer. Even if you go to Waiguru, when she is, and I think this is the last term, always they come in a certain position. Like now, Oma Bay, if you compare the current Oma Bay and the Oma Bay of CG, who that's the former government. Yeah, there's a difference. So I think Raila had thought about it by putting women to power. I think you can remember when the governorship of Oma Bay, there was Mbadi there, and there was Kideru, there was Wanga. But they all settled on Wanga.
Yeah.
And I think this is public media that Baba said that let Wanga rule. And Wanga is still young. He is 40 to 45 years. But he's doing marvelous there. So what we have is that women leadership can be a little bit good. It's only that they are not coming up to those tasks. They are not taking their positions. They want a free gift that just come, nobody is going to compete you. You see? Even if Mother Carol was taking, I don't think there was some voting. It was just about dialogue. But you see, women never voted for Baba and again because there are many. They could have made Baba the president. Because now one of them is the deputy. They never voted. That has come to that jealousy part of it. If I voted now, she will be a deputy governor. Na mimi sitakuwa deputy whatever. You see? So in my summary in that question, we come to even Buyu here. When Buyu was a women rep, our performance was good.
Actually, Buyu did
a very marvelous
job.
And I can actually recognize that when you go to this market, small marketplace, you just
Shade everywhere.
Yeah, there's shade.
What about the people? Every word, killer, every base, one. You see,
She tried.
I know when we are talking, even if you don't like her, there's some part of the reality.
Actually, I want to hear her action because and that's the way.
In fact, what she
No, you see. One thing that I remember, because I think it is during Atenua that the NGAF was introduced. Yeah. So, no, it's not like I don't like her. You get? Now get the point. It's not like I don't like her. I don't have a problem with Rosa.
Yes.
You get? But when you say she worked, you were talking about market shades and stuff. Yeah.
But what she did was that money was meant.
You didn't see one in your area?
No, there isn't.
Is it true that in Akapipo you don't have a shade or a marketplace modern? This modern marketplaces, don't you? Actually, this is a question not shade.
Let me tell you something. One thing I remember during Atenua, they organized for the golf tournament. I remember, and that is one thing I wish could come back because trust me, okay, my team took it home. Not my.
Very happy.
In fact, that trophy is still in my house.
And you were very happy.
Yeah, don't worry. I was the secretary of that trophy. So no, we let that slide. That's what. In fact, that is one thing I wish golf would have done every year.
I just want to tell you one thing before she finishes. In citizenship, we must be union people. Let us not be happy only if it is done to us.
Oh.
Have you heard that? Because there was enough tournament and they won.
Right.
That was now.
Right from the word
But
to the.
she cannot recognize that there's some area that got this market shade and they never got. That one now.
No, you are the one who said everywhere. Now I was trying to say that I remember, but on that, I want to be sincere.
Actually.
And it trust me, I'm not being biased when I say this. I feel like Ruth has never come to I'm telling you this, Ruth has never come to my ward. And I don't think Ruth has come to my constituency on matters development. You get? But they will tell you they recognize Ruth Odinga. You get? I'm not lying.
Yes.
In my place, they will say they recognize Ruth Odinga because there is one or two things that they can see. The women can talk about how do we call it? the seed capital that she gives them.
The 100K?
Yes,
Yes.
they recognize those. But they, for Buyu, I only remember that.
Actually, me, I always think that each and every leader has their own actually, and that's the truth. So guys, we're moving on well, and we are going to pose this question to you. Is it true that women faces scrutiny more than men in matters related to leadership? We're going to discuss about that. As we just now wrapping up this conversation, I know we can just take the whole day discussing about this because it is an issue, and it is I can term it as a pandemic. Actually, what advice would you give to your fellow men who are feeling motivated to contest in any leadership position as a woman?
I would say, if you can beat it, if you can beat the societal expectation in your home, and I think that is the genesis of everything. If you can get past convincing whoever you're living with, or wherever you are, that you are worth a shot, then trust me, you are worth it. Because I believe there is no man who's ever going to bring you down if it is not the man that you live with. That is if you're married. And there is nobody who's going to dismiss you if your society has not dismissed you. So if they accept you, then you are accepted, because most of the time you are fought right from the ground. But if you can, if you can just germinate, then you're good to go. You only need a little water and sunlight, and you just.
That's a very good and short. About you,
Mr. Paul, what would you tell the society? What advice can you give them so that they can change this perception that they have over women?
You see, God created a human being. So in the human being, we have women, we have men. All of these people have equal chances in life. So we should also allow our mothers, our sisters, and our wives to participate where we are participating. If someone wants to defame a woman or say some derogatory statements, it's not fair. Let us compete. It's a competition, let's compete. If it is based on education, there are some that come based on education. Let's give them when they qualify, not that because they are women. Anything to do with married, not married, that is left to the personal choice. Because people have right to be married and they have right not to be married. But let's check their performance and let's check their relationship. But this is to our mothers, our sisters, and our wives. If you want to be something, don't be afraid. Just come up to task. Leave alone the constitution. Put constitution back on you and behave like a man. Assume that you are a man until you get the post. Don't think about I will be given more space because I'm a woman. No, you work at Kando. Let's say that I'm a man like this. If this man do 2, do 3. Akifanya 5, wewe fanya 6.
Akitoa 100K,
wewe do 200. You see, for that reason, you will have that fair competition that you're saying. Akileta gunu moja, wewe leta 3. And that fair competition will get in so that you get what you want. I think that is my advice.
Actually, to our esteemed listeners, to our esteemed viewers, I think this has been a very fruitful discussion. Yes, we're talking about how we can change the leadership structure, how we can have that inclusivity in leadership. Today, I was with my brothers, I was with Mr. Paul. We've exhausted. Why is it that society feels that women should not be in this position? We've had whatever is going on, and we've seen how these women can come out, they can thrive in various positions in leadership. I think there's something that we should talk about. And I think the next thing we're going to talk about the position of youth in leadership. Guys, stay tuned. This is Supreme Voice Podcast. where leadership meets accountability, where facts are being checked, where a discussion that can shape our nation, where it can shape us individually are being discussed. So stay tuned to the next episode.